Today we are talking Gohan Beast and why I don't believe he is stronger than Vegeta and Goku currently right now. Now, before we even get into my points or anything like that, I know exactly what you're all saying. Toriyama said himself that he is the strongest Z fighter out of everyone. He's the strongest in the Dragon Ball universe outside of Beerus and Whis and the Gods and Angels. Yes, you are correct. He did say that. But we're going to take a look at Gohan Beast himself and compare him with Goku and Vegeta in the actual story itself. Now, it's one thing for the creator to say that, and you can take that. That's fine. You can take what he said right there and be like, cool. Gohan's, the strongest. And that's fine. That's completely fine. I have no issue with that. But I'm going to tell you exactly why I don't believe that to be a true statement. And we're going to get into it right now. We're starting off with training. Now, the first point I'm going to make is about training. Now, we obviously know Gohan is the most talented and has the highest potential out of everyone here in the Dragon Ball universe. Obviously, outside Whis and the Angels, and probably like Beerus or something like that. But we know that Gohan has that potential. It's been stated by Vegeta, it's been stated by Piccolo, it's been stated by Goku himself, that Gohan has this potential, and if he continues training, he will surpass all of them with ease. Now, it's good to have talent. Like, you could be the most talented basketball player of all time. You could have that talent. But if you don't train and understand the knowledge of how to use your talent to maximize its potential, your talent's only going to get you so far. You're never going to reach the peak of what you could be. You're never going to reach the others that are at the top of the mountain. Talent doesn't get you there. And that's the same with Gohan here. Gohan barely trains. He barely does. We've seen this so many times, and it's a part of his character. He is obviously a hybrid. He's a Saiyan and a human. And his human side tends to take over more so than his actual Saiyan side, which is the lust for fighting is not there. It's not like Goku and Vegeta who thirst for battle, who thirst to become the strongest that they can be, to break through their limits, to find that next level that they need to go. How high can we go? Can we reach their max potential? Maximize what we can do. Gohan doesn't have that drive. Gohan is a settled down man. That's what he is. That's his character. Now, we know Gohan doesn't train very often. We know that. That's who he is. He obviously has these little bursts of power. When he does train, he grows. We've seen it before. We saw it before the Tournament of Power. But now, you have to take into account, in the movie, Gohan can't access his ultimate form at will. He can't. The only time he's able to access it is when Pan acts like she's in danger. That triggers the rage within Gohan to then make him access his ultimate form again. So now you've automatically got to think, okay, he hasn't done that much training. If he has done training, it's been with himself. Hasn't been with anyone else. So he isn't gaining any more knowledge. He isn't sparring with people. So how is he supposed to boost himself up? And we see that when he can't access his ultimate form. Now, when you go to Goku and Vegeta, these guys are training with Whis, man. They're training with Angels. They're training with Beerus. Like, these guys are constantly training, constantly in battle with Moro. They're in battle with Granola, with Gas. These guys are they're battling Broly. They're constantly always fighting, always training with Whis, trying to get as much knowledge as they can from an angel and a god of destruction who have been around for centuries. You got to think about that as well when you take into account this. Goku and Vegeta are getting knowledge from beings who have been around for centuries, who have knowledge of God Ki, who have knowledge of Ultra Instinct, who have knowledge of Hakai energy, who have knowledge of, being a being of that high stature. Like, you have to take that into account. And Goku and Vegeta spend more time training with them than anywhere else in the whole entire series. They're just constantly training. How can Gohan close that gap that is so significantly huge by a rage boost with zero training? It doesn't make any sense. Now, this is a problem because it's the way that they write Gohan And look, if Gohan's training all the time, and if Gohan got a hold, if Whis got a hold of Gohan, it's game over. Gohan is gonna leaps and bounds past Goku and Vegeta if Whis is training him. But the fact is, Gohan doesn't have that knowledge. He doesn't have the knowledge of God Ki. He doesn't have the knowledge of how to access a higher form, how to maximize his potential. So for him to not have any training and just all of a sudden stronger than Goku and Vegeta, who have been training constantly for years and years and years to get stronger, to access forms like True Ultra Instinct, to access forms like Ultra Ego. These are high-level God and angel forms that how can you justify Gohan, who doesn't train, just accesses this form that's stronger than those forms that took training, battles, beyond accessing limitations that they didn't even know existed in their bodies. So that's one of the reasons why I just can't see Gohan getting anywhere near him. Even though he's got all this talent and potential, without the training, I just don't see how Gohan can access it to his best ability. My next point is, within the movie itself, Goku and Vegeta are written to be out of this movie. And there's a reason why they are not in this movie. Now, you can say, oh, they wanted to give Gohan the shine. Yeah, they can give Gohan the shine with Goku and Vegeta in the movie, because they did it in the Cell Saga. We see Gohan be the star of the Cell Saga with Goku and Vegeta in it. Now, we saw that. There's a reason why they're not in this movie. They were written out. Because if Goku and Vegeta are in the movie, which takes place after the Granola arc, they're one-shotting the Gammas. They're one-shotting Cell Max. Like, that's just the reality of it is. That's why they're not in the movie. They're not in it because the movie wouldn't exist if they were. That is why Toriyama had to find a way to get them out of the movie. Now, if they aren't in the movie, then you can be like, okay, so it's Gohan has to be the strongest, the next strongest on the planet. So this gives him the chance to become this character that can save the Earth while Goku and Vegeta are off. So it's showcasing you, maybe in the future, Gohan could be the Earth hero while Goku and Vegeta are off fighting these other high-powered beings throughout the multiverse. But you can't sit there and tell me that there's no other reason why Goku and Vegeta aren't in this movie, because they wouldn't one-shot the Gammas and wouldn't one-shot Cell Max. Like, it's just, you could put Gohan over, have them in there, and show, if Gohan was really stronger than them, you'd have Goku and Vegeta in this movie, have them lose to Cell Max, have Gohan then trigger and go Gohan Beast, as he remembers what happened during Cell Saga, accessing the Beast form and showcasing you, bruh, Gohan Beast is stronger than Goku and Vegeta, but they won't do that because they know if they do that, then it showcases Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego are not that good. Like, they're just gonna, cuck those forms straight away. That's why they're not in the movie, because they can't do that, because they are stronger than Gohan. That is why they're not in the movie. And my final point is, we just haven't seen enough of Gohan Beast to determine that he is stronger than Goku and Vegeta. The biggest feat we have seen Gohan Beast do is beat an incomplete Cell Max, who Toriyama himself stated that a complete Cell Max would give Broly a run for his money. Now that means an incomplete Cell Max is relatively around Broly's level. Now whether or not that's current Broly or Broly from the Broly movie, we don't know. But we also don't know how strong Broly is currently, because we've only seen him in this movie for a split second. That's it. We don't see him actually fight. So you can't really indicate how strong Broly really is. So if we're taking this statement with what he's saying, we're saying that his Cell Max is roughly around Broly level during the movie. So this is going to be Gohan Beast's biggest feat, is beating a Broly level opponent. Now that is massive. That is huge. And look, you can't take anything away from that. But I still believe in the Broly movie, if Goku went MUI, he beats Broly. And I feel like they obviously didn't want him to access MUI, because they obviously wrote themselves in a corner with him already getting MUI in the TOP. They didn't want to bring it into the movie because obviously Gogeta Blue also sells more toys. Like let's be real. It's a marketing scheme to get Gogeta Blue into it, because they can sell toys because it's Gogeta with blue hair. So I still believe MUI Goku would have beaten Broly in that movie. So if that's the case, we also have Cell Max, who took heavy damage from Gamma 2 during the movie as well, which, you know, had to do some damage to him. So we have Gohan beating a Broly level Cell Max, because he is incomplete. Now, when you look at Goku and Vegeta, they're 4 beings that are stronger than Broly. We're talking about Moro, who devoured 7-3 and took Miras's abilities off him as well. And you had Goku and MUI fight Moro. You had Vegeta in blue fight Moro. And then you go to the Granola arc, and you have Granola, who wished to be the strongest in the universe. You had them two going at him as well. We got to see UE for the very first time, which did really well. The only thing that let Vegeta down is he hadn't mastered that form yet. But then when Gas comes along, we see Goku tap into TUI, True Ultra Instinct, which allows him to access his emotions in the UI state, which gives him that rage boost of a Saiyan as well on top of the UI product. And we're talking a whole nother level now. We are talking a whole nother level. Meanwhile, you have UE that gets stronger with every single hit he takes, every time he gets more into the battle and thinks destruction. He gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Like, we're talking about 2 forms here, TUI and UE, that are just way beyond anything that Gohan or Piccolo have comprehended right now. And now you got to remember as well, the last time Vegeta and Goku were seen by Piccolo and Gohan was during the Moro arc. That was the last time they saw him. So they have no idea about TUI and UE. So you can't take any of Piccolo's statements as fact, as current right now, because obviously Piccolo's been done before. Like, he said that Vegeta doesn't underestimate his opponents, which is absolute BS. We know that for true. But that's the last time. So he's comparing the Gammas to that level, the Moro level. So he has no idea about these new forms that they have. So to say that Gohan Beast, whose biggest feat is beating an incomplete Cell Max, who is around Broly level, is stronger than people like UE Vegeta and TUI Goku, who are fighting people like Gas, who wish to be the strongest, Granola, who wish to be the strongest. Like, we're fighting this type of tier. It's absolutely insane. Now, I know also Toriyama did say that this is like the strongest battle in all of Dragon Ball, like in history, which is completely false. We know that because in the manga, we have all the God of Destructions fighting each other. Now, there's no way you can tell me Cell Max versus Gohan Beast is a stronger fight than 12 God of Destructions going to battle. Now, we know Beerus is stronger than everyone right now, besides obviously the Angels. We know he is stronger than Goku and Vegeta. We know that because he one-shots Vegeta in the manga, in the Granola arc. He one-shots him. We know Beerus is stronger. So you already have a character who's stronger than all of them fighting, and you have the other God of Destructions fighting. There ain't no way that you can tell me Cell Max versus Gohan Beast is the strongest fight in history. It's just not, it's not true. Because we have bigger fights. We have more, like, it's just not. It really isn't. So, look, that is my reasoning why I don't believe Gohan is stronger than Vegeta and Goku currently right now. Let me know your thoughts. Smash your thoughts down there. Smash me your points as well to why maybe you think he is stronger. I'm very intrigued. This is, look, let's not just hate each other. Let's just have a nice civil debate about it, because at the end of the day, who really cares who is stronger in that? Because we all know that Toriyama's probably going to write something completely different in the next arc, and he's just going to retcon a whole heap of things. It's what he does. It's what he does. So let me know down in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the video. Until then, stay safe, and peace out.